We take immense pride in the talent that abounds in our schools. For over a month, the students of classes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 have practiced tirelessly to put together today's showcase.
Music is to the soul what words are to the mind, said Modest Mouse.
The Greatest Showman is an American biographical musical drama. It is inspired by the story of P.T. Barnum, who rose from humble beginnings as a clerk at a shipping company to ultimately ending up in show business.
A limitless imagination coupled with incredible energy and a will to succeed led up to him creating the iconic Barnum and Bailey Circus. The daring acrobatic feats with exotic performers mesmerized the world, to be hailed at the time as the greatest show on earth.
The students of classes 7, 9, and 11 are proud to present The Greatest Showman. Be prepared for a treat to the eyes,
a foot tapping, high energy, and totally feel good performance.
So just sit back, relax, and come join us on a delightful journey. Ladies and gentlemen,
The Greatest Showman.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher in the pulpit and you'll find devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running tonight. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come through, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. Class we call these renegades in the ring. This is the greatest show. Wings are running tonight. Possible come true. Taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Miss you.
What does that mean?
Father is sending me to finishing school.
When will I see you again?
I don't know what my future will be. Father says I am to be a lady, but it's all so dull when you're not there.
I can see my future, and yours too.
No, you can't.
I can. I'll show you.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we desire. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A billion dreams are keeping me awake. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to all that we desire. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong. Say that you bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes. brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams that keep me awake. A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Mr. Hallett, I know how I look to you, but you have my word. One day, I will take care of your daughter and buy her house like this one.
With what? You've got no prospects, no education, no common sense. Charity, if you walk out that door right now, I'm cutting you off from everything.
Goodbye, Father. Where are you taking me?
Just a little further. Now, what do you see?
Darkness.
I see the future. Our future.
And what does our future hold, Mr. Barnum?
Magic.
Gentlemen, I regret to say you're all dismissed. Company's gone bankrupt.
Bankrupt? What happened?
Typhoon. All our trading ships are in the bottom of the South China Seas. Good luck with your next job, if you find one.
What's that?
These are the title deeds for those trading ships. They're all worthless.
Would you mind if I take this home?
Yeah, sure. They're all junk now.
Happy birthday, Caroline.
What is it?
It's a wishing machine built by the king of Siam, stolen by pirates, lost in a great storm. It's the only one in the whole world. You tell it all your wishes and it holds them safe.
My wish is to marry Santa Claus.
That's a good wish.
I wish for a pair of ballet slippers so I can be a ballerina.
Ballet slippers. Can't even afford that. I work all day to make Richmond richer. And every time I have an idea to do something on my own, I lose our savings.
At least there wasn't much to lose. You see things other people don't. That's what I love about you.
When I think of the life you gave up,
I didn't give it up. You saved me from it.
this isn't the life I promised you. I know that.
I have everything I want right here with me.
What about that house we were going to fill with magic and wonder?
Then what do you call these two girls right here? Don't they seem like all the magic and wonder in the world to you?
Charity, I've had another idea.
Now what?
Mr. Barnum, this venture you propose is risky, if not downright bizarre. The bank is going to need substantial collateral.
I own the deed and title to every trading vessel in this flotilla.
I see. And where are these ships now?
In the South China Seas?
Ah, well then. What do you plan to call this scheme of yours?
Barnum's American Museum of Curiosities.
What kind of museum is it, Daddy?
It's a place to be transported, to let your imagination soar, to see things you never thought you'd see.
What sort of things?
Wax figures, they're all the rage in Europe now, like Napoleon and Marie Antoinette with a sore throat. You can meet them all, the most famous people who ever lived. Everyone knows they're not real, but it doesn't matter. People want to believe, so they do.
I'm not so sure people will pay to see a handful of wax dummies.
Girls, this is Ann Wheeler, the greatest acrobat in the entire world.
Maybe just Brooklyn.
Okay, everyone, take your places. All right now, is everyone ready?
Ready?
Here we go.
No one cares.
No, they do care. They just don't know it yet. Right this way, folks. Be the first to see the wonders of the Barnum Museum. Come on, come all. See things you've never seen. Things you never imagined.
Daddy, everything in your museum is dead. Everyone wants to see things that are alive.
You're right. I don't need a stuffed lion. I need a real lion. Not a wax soldier, a real soldier. It needs to be an experience, an event, with music and magic and death-defying feats. Something you'd watch over and over. Not a museum, but a show. Not just any show, the greatest show anyone has ever seen. The greatest show on earth.
Will there be dancing girls?
Every show has dancing girls.
What about acrobats?
Every show has acrobats, or trained animals, or daredevils.
Why don't you have them all? A show with everything.
That's not a bad idea. A show with everything. But still, it's just more of the same thing, isn't it?
But what else is there?
I don't know. I want performers you can't see anywhere else. People who couldn't possibly exist. But there they are, right in front of you. A man with two heads, or a giant 10 feet tall. Like you walk into a dream. And when you walk out, you're glad you were alive to see it.
What about Tom Thumb?
Tom Thumb?
He's a boy we read about in our school. They say he's the size of your thumb.
Tom Thumb. I like that. You should be doing my job. Hello, my name is P.T. Barnum.
What do you want with me?
I'm putting together a show, and I want you to star in it.
Why? So people can laugh at me?
No, here is what I see, Mrs. Staten. A soldier, not just a soldier, a general on horseback, riding across the stage, with a sword and a gun. The most beautiful uniform ever made. I'm creating a great spectacular, Mrs. Staten, and I want you to be my star. No one made a difference in this world by being like everyone else. You can come with me now and live your dreams. Or you could stay here with your self-pity and your mother. What do you say, Tom?
My name's Charles.
Not anymore.
Impressive, Mr. Barnum.
Thank you, sir. And you are?
Sam Roth.
From the Tribune. You got my letter. It's an honor, sir. How much do I have to pay you to write a good review for us?
I don't know if you have that much money, Mr. Barnum.
You might be surprised, Mr. Roth.
Yes, well, no one ever went broke underestimating the intelligence of the American public. Your show is proof of that, though in the public has its limits.
I think perhaps you missed the point.
Really? Was there a subtext to the prancing dog that went over my head?
You're overthinking it. We aim to show people the wonders of the world.
Wonders? Is that what you call freaks being paraded for entertainment?
Sir, the man you're calling a freak is my colleague and my friend.
Oh, is that how you treat your friends? Putting them on display for everyone to gawk at? I hate to waste ink on this atrocity, Mr. Barnum, but I have a duty to warn the public. And when I am finished, I hope you will be finished as well.
Insulting, degrading, and perhaps just shy of criminal. P.T. Barnum's show is the singularly most unpleasant evening I've spent in years, calling to mind the most primitive aspects of the Roman circuses of yore. Finn, I'm so sorry.
It's fantastic. We'll go to the Tribune and buy a half-page ad. We'll tell them to reprint the entire review, word for word.
He called you the Prince of Humbug.
Humbug is merely the time-honored use of hyperbole to create excitement and joy.
Humbug is a lie, dear.
What's important is we made page 1. We'll give anyone half-price tickets to bring in a review for us. When other papers see people rushing to buy the Tribune, they'll review us too.
Mr. Barnum, I'm Letty Lutz. Nice to meet you. Let me get to the point, Mr. Barnum. I've never been one for self-pity or embarrassment. So when I read in the paper about folks paying good money to see a tall guy, a short guy, and a fat guy, I thought, why should they be the only ones making all the money? Heck, I'm just weird as any of them.
Weird isn't the word I'd use, Miss Lutz. More like rare, blessed, beautiful.
You stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the colors blinded. Take the world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and ride your light, let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified. When the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. I see it in your eyes. You believe that lie, that you need to hide your face. Afraid to step outside, so you lock the door. Don't you stay that way. No more living in those shadows. You and me, we know how that goes. 'Cause once you see it, oh, you'll never, never be the same. We'll be the light that's turning, bottle up and keep on shining. You can prove it's more to you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and ride your light, let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified. When the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. So come alive. Come on, come in, come on. To anyone who's bursting with a dream, come on, you hear the call. To anyone who's searching for a way to break free. When the world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. The world becomes a fantasy and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world
Tell me, Barnum, does it bother you that what you're selling is fake?
Do these smiles seem fake or the applause? It doesn't matter where it comes from. The joy is real.
So now you're a philanthropist,
I'm an entertainer.
the Prince of Hamburg.
Hyperbole isn't the worst crime, Mr. Roth. Men suffer from imagining too little than too much.
Ah, the creed of a true fraud.
There's nothing sadder than a cynic, except perhaps a cynic with a pen.
A philosopher too. Please, sir, don't add pretension to your list of sins.
Tell me, Mr. Roth, when is the last time you smiled or had a good laugh? A real one. By the way, Roth, the word you used to describe my show, P.T. Barnum's circus. It has a nice ring to it. Right this way, my lady.
I'm going to break my neck. Is this the same mansion?
It is.
But Finn, can we afford this? It's beautiful.
It took me 20 years longer than I planned, but welcome home, Charity. Who's that man?
Him? He's Philip Carlyle. His new play on Broadway is a hit.
Excuse me, Mr. Carlyle. I believe you produce plays.
Yes, and I apologize. Refunds are available at the box office.
P.T. Barnum.
From the circus. I'm a great admirer of what you do, Mr. Barnum.
Oh, come now.
I'm serious. People leave your shows transformed, or at least a great deal happier than when they came in, which is more than I can say for my shows.
Yet you have no trouble selling tickets.
My audience believes it makes them more sophisticated. I exploit that potential, and everybody wins. Except art, of course. Art takes a bit of a beating.
So come join the circus. You clearly have a flair for show business.
Show business. Never heard that term before.
Because I just invented it, and you were there.
I like it, Mr. Barnum, but I'm still not sure what you think I can do for you.
Let me show you.
Right here, right now, I'll put the offer out. I don't wanna chase you down, but I know you'll see it. You run with me, and I can cut you free out of the drudgery and walls you're keeping. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy, live a little crazy. You can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all and see. Don't you wanna get away from the same old part you gotta play? Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride. It'll take you to the other side. Cause you can do like you do, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage or you finally take the key. Oh, damn, suddenly you're free to fly. It'll take you to the other side.
Okay, my friend, you wanna cut me in? Well, I hate to tell you, but it just won't happen. So thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go. Cause I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you, and that whole show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. But I live among the swells and we don't pick up peanut shells. I'll have to leave that up to you.
Don't you know that I'm okay with this up, down part I get to play? Cause I got what I need, so I don't wanna take you right. I don't need to see the other side, so go and do like you do. I'm good to do like me, ain't in a cage, so I don't need to take the key. Oh, damn, can't you see I'm doing fine? I don't need to see the other Now is this really how you wanna spend your days? Music, dancing, and acting in plays.
If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town, disgraced and disowned, and harder one of the clowns.
But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let me give you the freedom to dream, and it'll wake you up. Cure your aching, take your walls, and stardom breaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking. But I guess I'll leave that up to you.
Well, it's intriguing, but to go it cost me greatly. So what percentage of the show will I be taking?
Fair enough, you'd want a piece of all the action. I'll give you 7, we could shake and make it happen.
I wasn't born this morning, 18 would be just fine.
Why not just go ahead and ask for nickels on the dime?
15,
I'd do 8,
12,
maybe 9,
10.
Don't you wanna get away to a whole new part you gotta play? Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take a ride to the other side. So if you do like I do,
So if you do like me,
forget the cage, cause we know how to make a key. Oh, damn, suddenly we're free to fly. We're going to the other side. So if you do like you do, to the other side.
So if you do like
we're
me,
going to the other side.
oh, if you do like you do,
To the other side. We're going to the other side.
Welcome to the circus, Mr. Carlyle. The most dangerous collection of wild feral animals ever assembled under one roof. And that's just the performers. We've got big, we've got small, we've got bearded, we've got tall. And there's one thing that unites them all.
And what's that, Mr. Barnum?
We are free here to be ourselves.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah. Miss Ann Wheeler, I'd like to introduce to you our newest hire, Mr. Philip Carlyle.
And what's your act, Mr. Carlyle?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
If you want society to accept you, Mr. Barnum, do you start at the bottom or in the middle? No. You start at the very top.
And what's the top? You are hereby invited to an audience with Her Royal Majesty, Victoria. Is this real?
It took some doing, but I got us invited to England to meet with the Queen.
Who's that?
Only the most famous singer in all of Europe, Miss Jenny Lind. Where are you going?
To meet Miss Lind.
You can't just march up to someone like that and talk to them.
Why not? I'm personable, and she's a person. Miss Lind, P.T. Barnum.
I've heard of you. You're from America, right?
Well, if you've heard me all the way over here, I must be doing something right.
And what can I do for you, Mr. Barnum?
I'd like to bring you to America.
And have you ever heard me sing?
No, and I look forward to it very much. I see the way everyone here is looking at you. You outshine the Queen herself, and that's all I need to know.
I've never been to America.
It'll be the largest musicals ever staged, the grandest theaters, the finest orchestras, the best of everything. And when you're done, you'll finally have more money you could spend in a dozen lifetimes. Ladies and gentlemen, recently I had the pleasure of hearing the most incredible, most divine voice I have ever heard. May I present the Swedish Nightingale, Miss Jenny Lind.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me.
Why, Mr. Barnum? I believe you're speechless.
Miss Lind, I've never heard anything so divine.
Aren't you lovely?
I'd like you to meet my wife, Charity, and our girls, Caroline and Helen.
A pleasure.
You look like a princess, ma'am.
You're the beautiful one. You have the most exquisite voice. Thank you, dear. Do you perform?
Yes, I am studying ballet.
Do you think we could meet Miss Lind? Good Lord, that lady can sing.
It's a bit crowded right now.
But
Letty. Why don't you all just come back later?
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown him out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. And I will ride a bullet, hits my skin. Hey, both right away, 'cause today I won't let the same thing 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown him out. This is brave, this is proof, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. When the words want to let me down, send the flag around and round. This is me.
Immoral, indecent, not fit for polite society, an insult to our family values.
What's going on here?
We're shutting you down. Freaks belong in freak shows, not here. Send them back to where they belong.
Sir, you have a right to protest, but you cannot block our ticket booth.
What you gonna do about it, boy?
I'm from New York. I'm from right here.
Then go back to where you came from. That's right. Go home. Go back to where you came from. Go back to where you belong.
You can't listen to them. Those people, they're hateful, ignorant.
It's not just them. Look at this world. Every time I step outside this building,
Forget the world. If it's made up of fools, that's their problem, not yours.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me. So don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, but fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrote the stars and said you were made to be mine? Nothing could keep us apart, 'cause you'd be the one I was meant to find. And it's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewalk the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
Think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains, and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you. It feels impossible.
Is it possible? Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find. And it's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. And why don't we rewrite the stars? Changing the world to be ours. You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
I appreciate you making this loan to me on such short notice.
Usually, we discourage using one's own home as collateral, but it's quite a lot you're borrowing for this term, Mr. Barnum.
Let's keep this between us if you don't mind. I don't want to worry Miss Barnum.
I don't understand why you're also going.
I just need to be there.
Why? What are we risking this time?
Everything.
Then don't go. I mean it. Don't go.
It's going to be the biggest musical tour in the history of the entire country.
And they'll do fine without you.
We're going to make millions.
We don't need millions. Don't go. Please don't go.
I have to. I'm sorry.
Some people long for a life that is simple and planned, tied with a ribbon. Some people won't sail the sea 'cause it's safer on land to follow what's written, but I follow you to the great unknown of to promise to never let go. We're walking the tightrope. High in the sky we can see the whole down below. We're walking the tightrope. Never sure, never know how far we can fall. But it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking the tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. Oh, 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 with you. Mountains and valleys and all that will come in between. Desert and ocean, you pull me in, and together we're lost in a dream. Always in motion, so I risk it all just to be with you. And I risk it all for this life we choose. Hand in my hand, we promise to never let go. We're walking the tightrope. High in the sky, we can see the whole down below. Walking the tightrope. Never sure, will you catch me if I should fall? Well, it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking the tightrope. You, oh, 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 oh. With you.
So what made you come rushing home all of a sudden?
I missed you. And how's your ballet going?
We're practicing every day now. The recital is next month.
What's that?
Ha ha ha.
Where's Philip? Thanks for looking after things.
I'm going to find Anne.
Where's Philip?
You didn't see him? Keep her here.
Daddy, don't go in there!
Philip, are you okay? Is he okay?
He's okay. He's okay. Take the girls home. It's going to be a long night. If you're here to gloat, I'd reconsider.
Police caught the folks who started the fire. Just thought you'd like to know.
But you hate the circus.
I did at first. It's everything a critic is supposed to hate. Big, obvious, enjoyable, fun. But when they started protesting, I had to reconsider. What was going on inside those four walls? Was democracy at its finest? A celebration of humanity in every form. Big, small, bearded, whatever. And that scares people, Mr. Barnum. That's why they burned you down. It may not be art. It's definitely lowbrow. But it ain't humbug.
Thank God for Jenny, sir. I can borrow against those profits and rebuild.
The tour? My God, you don't know? Jenny Lind has cancelled the tour and has gone back to Sweden. I'm sorry. I thought you knew.
The bank, they just evicted us this morning. Just showed up and said that our home was, well, no longer ours.
I know. I just came back from the bank.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you talk to me before risking everything?
If you've come to get paid, I'm sorry. Money's gone. All of it.
Lost your kingdom, huh? You know, a very unwise man once said to me, be proud of who you are. Hey guys, I found him! That's right, Barnum. You're a freak, a weirdo, like all of us. You just don't fit in. Welcome to the human race.
I drank champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. But those were someone else's dreams. The pitfalls, the man I became. For years and years, I chased that youth. The crazy speed of always needing more. But then I stop and I see you here, and I remember who all this was for. 'Cause from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. And from now on, what's waiting till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, and we will come back home. Come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home. Home again, and we will come back home, and we will come back home. Yes, home again, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waiting till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. From now on, from now on, home again. From now on, from now on, home again.
So the bank, they won't give you the money to start again? You know, Barnum, when I first met you, I had an inheritance. I had acclaim. I had invitations to every party in town. And now, thanks to you, that's gone. All that's left now is friendship, my love for Anne, and the work I adore. So thanks, Barnum. You brought joy into my life where there was none before. It's the one thing you're good at.
Yes, but unfortunately, banks don't accept joy as collateral.
I own 10% of the show, remember? I've been taking my cut every week. If it helps, I've got about 12,000 stashed away, which you're more than welcome to use.
But I can't let you gamble it all on me.
Come on. Has there ever been a man in this country who's created so much out of sheer imagination? It's not a gamble, my friend.
Partners?
You know, it's not enough to buy a new building.
Oh, we don't need a building. I can get land down by the docks for nothing. What we really need is a tent.
A tent?
Yes, a big one, colorful and festive. That'll make you stop and want to see what's inside. You know, the great thing about a tent is when you're done with it, you take it down, pack it up, and take it on the road. Don't you see? With the tent, we can go anywhere. Why? The world itself becomes our home.
It's great to have you back, PT.
I have a job for you.
Thought I had a job.
The circus will have 3 rings now, and there's a lot going to be happening. We're going to need a master of ceremonies to guide the audience. Turn around. Congratulations, you're the ringmaster.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel a feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher in the pulpit and you find devotion. Something breaking at the brink of everyone, it's holding on. So tell me, do you wanna go? It's coming on the cloud of light. The runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come through, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. Let's go, renegade, We're fighting all the color lines. We're the runaways, the run in the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the time can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. 'Cause this is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. It's the greatest show. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. The greatest show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Tamara ma'am sing at the beginning. Every song, every note has been sung by our children. Meet the singers, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a very, very big round of applause. The smallest little girl there is the one who hit the highest notes. Give them a big hand.
We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed presenting it to you. Please rise for the school song and national anthem.
special thanks to Neelu sir and Aparna ma'am and Vinaya ma'am for helping us put the show together. 3 cheers for them. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!